journey of 1,000 miles always begins with a single step. And although there's always gonna be obstacles, there's always gonna be hurdles, you've gotta learn to overcome them, to keep moving forward in face of them. Believe in yourself and don't let nobody throw you off track. You're going all the way to the top. Promise you that. Couple calculating moves, so I just do the maths. I always separate myself, I get too attached. I never watch another nigga, I'm just doing man. You wouldn't call this competition if you knew the stats. I heard before that you can be it if you wanna be. Encountering some people on my journey like it's prophecy. I learned to see through the deception and the fraudulent. This pain made us resilient, turn us into warriors. Cause you're resolving any plight to show your true form. Now everybody rap, most of them niggas lukewarm. They say they active out, they tell you should do more, but they just moving backwards, come like man can only moonwalk. Look, pay attention to the mess, what's it teaching us? I got my foot up on the neck and I ain't easing up. I know I ghost a lot, they tell me that I'm distant. Still it's love for all my people, look I'm sorry we don't speak enough. I sat for ages, taught me patience, look his timing. No expression on my face, it had him gazing. What's he hiding? Always calm and so collected, then he raging and he blinded. That was days when I was drawing a weapon, like I designed it. I can't ever lose from my start, see it through to the end, play it out in advance. Had to use up a chance, saw the light in the dark. How they telling me no? I'm just taking a stance, I take a leap and always thanks and gratitude for what I got. I know I'm privileged and countless possibilities are lost on being frivolous. That's why we different, they just do this for the image. They don't wanna see me dripping, man, this shit'd be a spillage. I look again when I determine if a mission failed. For each and every person living this a different world. I gained some clarity, sitting in a prison cell, listening to Lucci, why them niggas never wish me well. But like, ultimately everything comes down to you. You walk the path, you act on your decisions. Nobody and nothing could do that for you. You have the choice to go left or right and the results are yours. And once you realize you've got the power, that's when you're gone. And know the door go swing behind you only once you leave. You start to feel some liberation, you've been under siege. And all this driving, even movie, still unreleased. 1,000 miles, I've been at over 500 weeks. There's no receipt, but all endurance with its fortitude. And knowing you gon' get out what you give, you've given all of you. They're trying to paint the bigger picture through a normal view. Looking through this lens, it's making sense already. You're the proof, confessions. Initially to share was my intention. This a session, did my 10,000 hours, they gon' say this my profession. Living in perspective, every step was in progression. I'm just preaching for the choir, make me speak, I like the reverend. Feeling like my soul converse. Why you always focus on the things you say you don't prefer? I was out here searching for the answers, ain't a stone unturned. And still the way I feel ain't even close to how I wrote the words. Put me in survival, I'm still gon' come out better from this trial. Niggas dying back to life, this a revival. When it's life, you like a child. Told me pay attention, see and smile. You just mention it, it's yours and don't deny it. We got everything on file, just make sure that I'm stepping straight. Looking at the past like it's a gift free at this present day. I know that the future in my hands is taking every shape, and he just made it happen. That's someone I can commemorate.
So what next?
So we just gonna keep going. The journey's only begun. As one ends, another's set forth. It's continuous. So you gotta just learn to live in the moment, be grateful. You'll complete this mission as with the last and the one before, and you'll receive the same satisfaction of completion. No stress.